All right, y'all. It's your boy Trey. Man, welcome if you're new. We have Zach album review for Zach Bryan's new album, Zach Bryan. My album reaction always drops the next day after I post this. With this being said, my reaction will drop a couple hours after this because I usually drop this really late. So if you're wanting the album reaction, it's dropping after this video. So hit that sub button if you're new and come back for the album reaction later today. But y'all, I'm super like pleased with this album. Like it was everything I thought it would be. Like I felt like a self-titled album for Zach at this point in his career, the biggest he's ever been, was so needed. It was needed for his day one fans, and it was needed for his new fans to like, give us a feel for who he is, like when and what he's about. So I definitely feel like this was a needed album because he gave so much depth on what it was like for him growing up, like what he went through in his life, man. And yeah, we're gonna hop into it. We're gonna talk about a few points. First off, I want to start with the features. The features were so amazing. Every single feature went. Every single feature complimented Zach. I will say, like they just complimented each other so well on every track that had a feature. The War and Treaty on Hey Driver was so amazing. Then you had Sierra singing with Zach, which is so amazing to me. I literally love that. Then you had Casey, which Zach did the first half of the song, then she did the second half from a woman's perspective. I love that. It reminded me so much of Dawn's. Then you have the Lumineers, just another amazing feature. So the features were amazing, like just complimented and went so well with this album. And I feel like it did a picture what Zach wanted it to come out to. So yeah, the features were great. Let's talk about the content. So like I said, this album Zach was just describing like a lot of stuff that went on in his life, man. Like in the song East Side of Sorrow, uh let me see, let me go back to this. He said, and I lost you in the waiting room after sleeping there for a week or two. Doctor said he did all he could. You were the last thing I had that was good. I believe in this song he was describing his mom, I believe. I don't know 100%, but, his first album, Deanne, that was dedicated to his mom. So I'm thinking right here he's talking about that. But look, on this song, he's giving us like a look into what he was feeling at this moment. Like he said he was on the east side of sorrow. Like, man, he didn't know what to do. He said God told him, let it be and let it go. I like that a lot. Another thing he said on a song was about his grandpa, how hard on the song Overtime, I believe, he talked about just how hard his grandpa worked, like how hard he worked, like even on a what song was that? Oklahoman Son, the last song on the album. He said he didn't skip anything. He didn't take shortcuts. He worked really hard to get where he is right now. And it shows in his work. Like this is definitely, I don't know, I gotta re-listen to it, but this could definitely be top 2 or 3 in Zach's discography. As far, I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard to beat Deanne and American Heartbreak. Like those two are just classics. Elizabeth too, just all just such classics. And Zach also throughout the album talked about loneliness a lot, like going to bars, like Fear and Fridays. He talking about going to a bar and he was scared of Saturday morning to wake up alone. Like just stuff like that, like how he's been going through loneliness. And I think he's even described, I believe he has a girlfriend. I am not 100% sure he has a girlfriend, but he for sure was talking about a girl a lot and like just what she means to me, like or to him. It reminded me of like Son to Me off of American Heartbreak, which is like probably my favorite Zach Bryan song, and The Good I'll Do. Like, just whenever he writes a song about a girl, it's just always elite. Like, just always elite. Um, yeah, and he talks about Oklahoma literally. All like, she's an Oklahoma smoke show. Like, I find it so cool how he always likes to shout out Oklahoma in his songs, which is really cool. But yeah, y'all, I think that's all I gotta say because I don't want to go on anymore and make y'all bored. But definitely give this album a couple more listens. If you already listened to it, listen to it again. Like, we're trying to get Zach a #1 album, hopefully. Yeah, but he said, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it was not a radio hit on this album. But he said he wasn't going for that. But this album is legit a story. It's Zach's story, so it was so fire to me. But let me know what y'all think about that down below, man. Y'all hit that like and sub button. Let me know what y'all think about the album down below. Throw down below some stuff y'all noticed on the album, and we can just talk about it in the comment section, man. Hey, man, we on the road to 10K, and we grinding every day, man. Come back for the album reaction tomorrow. See y'all soon.